Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA 2024-2025 standings, week 12. Last week was played the week 12 of NBA 2024-2025 season. So, for that reason, in this video, I'm going to talk about how are the NBA standings throughout the 12 weeks of game. So, let's start. Well, remember that let's start with the Eastern Conference, where in the Eastern Conference for 12 consecutive week, the Cleveland Cavaliers are leading this conference with the best record in the conference and in the league with a 13-5 record. In the last 10 games, they have a 9-1 record. They are playing an amazing game. And I think that yesterday they lost, or the last Saturday, they got a 10 or 11 straight victory. And remember, this last Tuesday, they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they won that game, and they could have 15 winning streak against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So be careful with the Cavaliers, because remember that I have been saying that the team to beat in the East are the Boston Celtics, but it looks like that the Cleveland Cavaliers in this moment are playing a tremendous basketball, and in this moment are the best team in the league. Now in this moment they have a 5.5 game advantage against the second place. They are the Boston Celtics with a 28-11 record, and the Cavaliers are playing a very great basketball, and they are in the phase to make history. The second place are the Celtics with a 28-11 record, but in this moment they need to be more worried about the number 3, the New York Knicks. They have a 26-14 record, and they have only 3.5 game advantage. So the most probably is in this moment the Celtics are fighting the second and third place. In the fourth place are the Orlando Magic with a 13-18 record. Be careful, because they only have a half a 1.5 game advantage against 5 place. They are the Indiana Pacers. They have a 22-18 record, and they have been playing a tremendous week, because in the last 10 games they have a 7-3 record, and they have a six winning streak. Because remember that in this moment they took the 5th place, because remember the last week they were in the 7 or 8 place, and now they have went out 2 or 3 position, and they are in this moment fighting the 4th place. The Bucks, they are there in the 6th place. They have the same record the Miami Heat in the number 7, 2017 record. The Bucks in this moment are in the 6th place, but they need to start to win more games to try to escalate more position, because in this moment the Bucks are in the last place to enter direct to the playoffs. The number 7 are the Miami Heat with a 2017 record. They have a 3 winning streak, and remember that they penalty Jimmy Butler, because he won't play. He is not going to play in 7 games, because he in the detrimental performance from the team. The most probably he's going to be transferred. In the number 8 are the Detroit Pistons with a 2019 record. They have a best record in the last 10 games. They have a ace-2 record, and then play a very great basketball. In the 9th place are the Atlanta Hawks with a 1919 record, and they are fighting to enter direct to the playoffs. And the last team with the spot in playoffs are the Chicago Bulls with a 18-21 record, and in this moment they have advantage of 3 games against the 76ers, that in this moment in the 11th place with a 15-22 record. To be honest, I thought that they were going to improve like the Milwaukee Bucks did, but in this moment they are not playing a very good basketball. But in this moment they are only 3 games behind the last playing spot. In this moment the Bulls have it, and they can play they can win. They can get a 3 or 4 winning streak, and maybe they can take the 10th place. And the last team that that is fighting to attend to the play-in are the Brooklyn Nets. They have in this moment a 13-26 record, but in this moment they have 5 games different from the last spot. They are the Bulls, but it looks very difficult. So, and the rest of the team, the Hornets, the Raptors, and the Wizards are eliminated. And I think that it's the same that is going to happen with the Nets, because in my opinion, in this moment, 11 teams are fighting to enter to the playoffs. In this case, we can see the 76ers. They can enter to the play-in tournament, because it's very close. So you can see here that from the 4th place, the Orlando Magic to the ninth place, the Atlanta Hawks. There is only four games difference, so anything can happen. How I have told you in the West Conference, for example, if the Hawks, in the Pistons, and the Nets start to win a lot of games, they can go up a lot of position. But it's happened the same with the Magic, Pacers, and Bucks. That if they start to lose a lot of games, they can go down a lot of position. And in the Western Conference, in this moment, the Oklahoma City Thunder are leading this conference with the best record, the best record in the conference and the second best record in the league, 32-6. Remember that they lost the last Tuesday against the Caps, and they could have 15 straight winning streak. In this moment, they are playing a very great basketball because they have a 9-1 record in the last 10 games played, and they create that gap because in this moment they have a 6.5 game advantage against the second place. That in this moment the Houston Rockets took it because they have the second best record in the conference. They have a 25-12 record, and they have a 7-3 record in the last 10 games. They took it from the Grizzlies that they had like the 3 or 4 weeks. 4 weeks the second place, but in this moment the Memphis Grizzlies went down one position. In this moment they have a 25-14 record, but I think that in this moment the Rockets and the Grizzlies are fighting for the second place. In the fourth place are the Denver Nuggets with a 23-15 record. They have played a very great basketball in the last 10 games played because they have a 7-3 record. Because remember, for around 5 weeks they were struggling a lot, and they were in this position from the 8th to the 10th place. But in the last 2 weeks they have started to play a very great basketball, and now they are in the first 4 places in the conference. In the 5th place are the Dallas Mavericks with a 22-17 record. Even that they have a bad record in the last 10 games played at 3-7, they are in the 5th place. And my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, they are in the 6th place with a 2016 record. Remember that they only played only one game in this last week because the games against the Hornets the last Thursday, and the games against the Spurs the last Saturday were postponed for the LA Wildfire. It looked like that today the Lakers are going to return to play because tonight the Lakers will receive the San Antonio Spurs. Let's see in the Crypto.com. Let's see if this game is going to be played. It's the same that happened with the LA Clippers, that they are in the 7th place with a 2017 record. This game against the Hornets the last Saturday was postponed because the LA wildfire, and the most probably is they are going to return to play tonight, where they will. I don't know who against they are going to play, but they're going to return to play in LA. In the 8th place are the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 2018 record, and in the 9th place the Sacramento Kings are in the 9th place with a 2019 record. They are playing a very great basketball because they have a 7 winning streak. So it looked like that it was a great movement that the front office had fired his former head coach Mike Brown 3 or 2 weeks ago. And in the 9th place are the Phoenix Suns with a 500 record, the same that the Golden State Warriors 1919, and the Phoenix Suns have a 3 straight victory. So and in the 12th place are the San Antonio Spurs with a 18-19 record, and they are 0.5 game behind the 10th place. The last play in the play-in. They are the Phoenix Suns, and you can see here the Trailblazers, the Jazz, and the Pelicans are eliminated. So you can see here that this is very close, this division, because because you can see here that there is only 3 games different from the 2nd place to the 5th place. In this moment are the Dallas Mavericks, from the Rockets to the Mavericks, but for the 6th place, the Los Angeles Lakers, they have a 20 victories. From the 12th place, the San Antonio Spurs, there is only 2 games difference, so everything can happen here because it's the same that the East Conference, where, for example, if the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Timberwolves have a bad week, they can go down a lot of position. But for example, if the Spurs, Warriors, and Suns have a great week, they can go up a lot of positions. So everything can happen, and this is amazing because both conferences are very close. So in this video, I talk about how are the NBA standings are through our 12 weeks of games. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.